when we do things for ourselves and say they're from God, we're hypocrites. And Jesus refers to that today in the scriptures of Matthew. So Bernard is someone who says and does. He says things in reference to God and stands up in reference to God's honor. Jesus talks about the rabbis in his day. And imagine Jesus saying, don't follow the example. Do what they do because they know the rules, but don't follow the example. The hypocrites, they make their outfits, their phylacteries was a breastplate that they used to wear and tassels on their outfits. They make them more outlandish and known. So when you see them coming, you say, whoa, I'm very impressed. But they don't do goodness. They make burdens and put them on other people's shoulders, and they don't lift a finger. So we got to be people who, like Bernard, who follow the example of the scriptures and live the example of the scriptures. Don't just talk about them. Okay, don't just say, we go to church and pray and all that, and don't do anything about it. Because part of prayer is uniting ourselves with God for the intentions that we offer, whether it's for illness or particular intentions. But we have to work toward those prayers, and Bernard is a good example of that. 1100s, and the ministry is still going on. And his mission was to have Christ, who was the master, forefront in his life. With that in mind, we also reference to the fact that Mary was one of his favorite devotions, to pray to Mary, the Mother of God, and her role as a Christian mother and as the mother of Christ. And now, the same kind of similar controversies that he had to put up with people criticizing his behaviors, we're putting up with again today in our church. People criticizing that horrible weapon that's called the rosary. And recently, a New York magazine wrote an article about the negative value of the rosary and how it's a weapon of insurrection and putting people down. I guess the orientation of it was, outside of abortion clinics, people are known to be praying the rosary. And when people are marching in a procession, they carry the rosary. Now, you and I know what that's all about. That's a connection we have with Mary and Jesus. The rosary is the life of Jesus, even including the luminous, the most recent moments of the life of Jesus and Mary. That's what we reflect on, and that's what we focus on. And when we say the Hail Mary, we're opening up the scriptures. That's the greeting of Elizabeth to Mary when she went after she was announced to have the baby within her. Hail Mary. And who is it the mother of my Lord should come to me? Blessed are you among women. That's Elizabeth to Mary. That's scripture. We don't make that up as we go along. So I think we have to be authentic, as Bernard was, and as Christ calls us to be, authentic to our faith. Pray the rosary, but let people know you pray the rosary. Pray the rosary and reflect on the mysteries of Christ in the rosary. It's not magic. It's prayer reflecting on Christ from the moment he was announced, Annunciation, until his glorious resurrection and ascension. This is our, in Latin they used to call him vade mecum, our go with us. This is our strength. And a person like Bernard in the 1100s knew that and pushed that and focused more devotion on Mary. And in our secular world, we're being persecuted again as a church because we dare bring God into our lives. We dare bring the Mother of God, Mary, into society. Do it Do it well and be proud of it.